What's up? Welcome back to Maximum Munchies. Today I am on a mission to discover, is Freebirds better than Chipotle? My friend David back there, say hi.
Hi, David.
He prefers to go to Freebirds over Chipotle, and I gotta try it, and I am excited. Let's do it. I'm Max, and this is Maximum Munchies. All right, here we go. Let's try this burrito out. The place is called Freebirds. The special thing about this place, to me and to David, is that they have this thing called badass barbecue sauce. And it's like, how often do you put barbecue sauce in a burrito? Not often. Chipotle doesn't offer it. But Chipotle is so delicious, and I'm ready to find out if this burrito can even compare, or if it's better than Chipotle. My experience going here was pretty cool because they had a lot of different options compared to Chipotle. Like, there's tortilla options. They had 3 different ones. There's like a pesto, a flour one, and a cayenne pepper one, which this one's the cayenne, and you see it's a little orange. Yeah, pretty awesome. I think I'm just gonna start by putting some barbecue sauce, some of that badass barbecue sauce on this burrito. And let's see how it goes. I got a chicken one, and there's even like melty queso inside too. I'd say that's pretty darn good. He did skim a lot on the chicken and put a huge scoop of sour cream. So I'm hoping I don't like find that all in one bite. Yeah, and I mean, I've always thought Chipotle should get melted queso. It's like, why don't they have melted queso? It's like one of the best things to put on. This place also had 3 different like really hot sauces that they use. I got the one that's called death sauce, and apparently there's a 7 out of 10 on the hot scale, which is kind of, it sounds crazy, but it doesn't feel too bad on the burrito. But man, I love it. It does have a kick, that's for sure. It's like, how often, I never put barbecue sauce on burritos unless I'm here. And I think it's actually a cool touch. It's more of like a barbecue burrito at this point now, and it's like an Americanized kind of way of doing it. Loaded with onions and peppers. They have 2 choices of rice too, which is pretty awesome. It's like a Spanish rice, which I got, and then like a cilantro rice. But like Chipotle just keeps it simple and has the freshest ingredients, and like they just do such a good job about making sure everything is just fresh as it can be. And I got Coke Zero. I don't know why. I thought like maybe I'd save a couple calories, but I'm pretty sure Diet Pop does like I'm pretty sure Diet Pop does like the same thing that regular pop does, just like with a different kind of sugar. But I don't know. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I just brought my buddy back to the airport. He was just visiting over the last week back home from Minnesota. His name's Pat. He's a really cool dude. He actually like was out here on kind of like vacation and like medical leave because he got in this crazy car accident. It was like the scariest thing apparently. Like in November, he like was longboarding at the middle of the night, and he's like good at longboarding. He's not, but apparently he like was going just like down this really long hill, and then went through like, I'm guessing, an intersection and got hit by a car. And it was just like, he showed me pictures, and they were like the gnarliest thing ever. And he like fractured his skull in like 4 places, and his eyebrows like under his eye sockets here, and then his shoulder was broken in 4 places too. And he's just been recovering, and he said he had to do a lot of physical therapy, but when he came out here, he seemed like he was just like, you know, loving life. He like fully recovered, and you know, it was pretty crazy though. It's like, you know, he almost died. Pat, if you're watching this, you're a rock star, dude. When Pat was in town, we went to this concert of our buddy's band, Fiona. And it was their EP release show, and we picked up a vinyl. pretty awesome artwork. We met him at the show, too, the guy who designed this. You go sit here. But, yeah, pretty awesome show. They killed it. Everybody was loving it, and they sold a bunch of records, and I can only hope that they, keep going places. I'm going to actually attach a link in the description of the video for their music video that they released. It's an awesome video. It's a song called Ghost Heart. I'll put the link down below, so make sure to check that out. I can't wait for Cinco de Mayo that's coming up on Friday. I think it's time for some tequila, but I also am a little afraid because tequila gives me like the worst hangovers, and sometimes it becomes a little rowdy, I guess you could say, and I don't know. I quit drinking in April, like I said in one video, and I looked pretty good up until, 3 weeks in, and then I was like, well, April's over, and it was only like April 21st. But Cinco de Mayo is a freaking party. Like, in my past, like, every Cinco de Mayo, there was like 4 Cinco de Mayos in a row where I DJ'd at my old job. I used to work at like a Mexican restaurant, and every Cinco de Mayo I would DJ at the restaurant, and they would hire me as like a separate employee, as like a contract, and like, I would get paid like 4 times what I would normally get paid, and like, just all I'd have to do is play mariachi music and some Daddy Yankee and give away free prizes. It was like always a drawing. Like every 15 minutes I'd give away something to someone, like t-shirts or like shot glasses. It was awesome. So Cinco de Mayo was fun for many years, and I got paid, but I'm not DJing this year, so I guess it's tequila all day long, or I don't know. Maybe we'll go out, get some margs. Margs are so sweet.
Sweet in taste or sweet awesome?
In taste. So I'm coming to the end of this burrito, and I'm trying to make a decision if it's better than Chipotle, and, I'll tell you in a little bit. But before that, I want to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that movie. It's such a good movie. The second one is coming out this weekend, and I really want to go see it. I love, like, the first movie, my expectations were kind of like, I didn't have high expectations because of, like, the characters. It looked kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of looked really weird. But after seeing it, I've seen it twice. I just rewatched it, and it's like one of the best Marvel movies I've ever seen. And, like, Chris Pratt kills it as a superhero, and I guess that's why I was skeptical about it, was because Chris Pratt I knew from the show Parks and Rec, and in that show he's like a chubby, he has broken leg for like a whole season or something like that, so he never walks around, he's just demanding and funny. He's like this goofball of this office. And then in Guardians of the Galaxy, he got a 6-pack and like beefed up and became this like, kind of all-star dude who is also like funny at the same time. So like it was like a win-win for him in his career, especially because he pulled it off so well. So I can't wait to see this volume 2 of this movie coming out this weekend. It's going to be a great time. I even got to work as an extra in Parks and Rec, the season finale. It's the show with Chris Pratt and Amy Poehler and like some really great people. Ron Swanson is one of the characters, which we have a picture of him on our wall over here. This was made by David. At least, how did you make these? You like pressed them on paper?
Yeah, it's a linoleum print.
Ron Swanson. That's a funny dude. Well, I think I'm almost done with this burrito, and I have to really conclude it with just, I don't really think Freebirds compares to Chipotle. I think what's cool about Freebirds is that they have so many options, all those different kinds of tortillas, different kinds of rices, and like, refried beans too, which is cool, I guess. But like, I don't know. The service is not always the same. It's kind of like you never know what you're going to get necessarily at Freebirds sometimes. And like, I don't know, maybe it's because Chipotle's busier. Their ingredients are like more fresh, like most of the time. But like, I did not like how he skimped on my chicken. Not cool. But it's still yummy. Have you guys ever tried Freebirds, or is there any burrito place that you know of that is better than Chipotle? Because I feel like Chipotle is a hard one to compete with. And the whole barbecue sauce idea, it's a good idea. But, I think I'd rather do hot sauce. And it's weird that I have both hot sauce and barbecue sauce going on at the same time. Yeah, all you West Coasters, what do you think of Freebirds? Woo! Well, the conclusion is Chipotle wins, better than Freebirds, but Freebirds is decent. From 1 to 10, I'd say about decent. Well, thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Enjoy burritos, love life, happy eating, and have a great day.